Hello, hello, everyone, and cheers, not just to hashtag GAWTV, cheers to DRESSLEMANIA II, ladies. Are we so excited?
Duh, if you will. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. We're just days away.
Yeah.
Dallas, here we come. Wrestlecon, come on. Obviously, we're going to be there in person. We have all of our pre-sale meet and greets. We got a lot of those coming in. Yeah, I'm very excited. And then for the first time ever, DRESSLEMANIA live and in person, a celebration. Yes.
Not just virtual, the first ever in-person event. And this episode is going to be all the info you need to join us in person or join us virtually to support an amazing cause. Of course, DRESSLEMANIA II is benefiting Tag Me In. But before we get into all of the nitty-gritty, or the naughty nitty-gritty, shall we say, because it's going to be so fabulous, do us a favor and like this video. Give us a thumbs up. Yes, yes. Most importantly, please make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. And Lisa will do the honors here. Ring that bell icon. She's got it. So you never ever miss an episode of GAWTV. That will enable notifications so you don't miss any of the fun.
So
Speaking of what we love to ask each other what we're wearing and drinking. That's usually what we do first. But Mickie, I gotta be honest, are you wearing anything right now?
Yeah, stalling.
Stepping it up, sis. Stepping it up.
You know what I'm wearing?
Oh, there it is.
I was like looking at the frame. I said, I'm just going to stay like this. There is zero way in the framing of how we shoot our episode, in the framing of Zoom, to see I actually am wearing clothes. I'm wearing, obviously, you ladies look beautiful. Gorgeous, darling. I'm wearing my, it is on auction right now for DRESSLEMANIA, my Spike TV Guys Choice Award dress from 2013 when I was Knockouts champion. But I can go back like this, so it just looks like I'm not wearing anything the whole time. I don't really know. Awesome. I was like, there's no, if I try to frame it to where it's because it sits like this way, it cuts off my 5-head, you know?
Your 5-head. You look beautiful. Well, we all decided to wear our DRESSLEMANIA auctioned items, and we have so many great auction items. Obviously, I was posting about this one today. This is from Progress Wrestling's first ever all-female show just last week in London. And I thought that would be cool for any sort of collector to know that this was a part of a show that I was very happy and honored to be in. Of course, all about female empowerment. It was amazing. But Lisa, you're also in your auction item, aren't you?
I am. Yes. Yeah, I've been wearing this. I bought this to match. Candace and I were booked on an appearance and I wanted to match her. Mine includes my little rose gold shoes.
Look at those.
I might throw in the socks. I don't know. You know, I'm feeling a little frisky, My headband, I might include that too, but it is cutting my circulation off to my brain. Where am I? And I'm drinking. We forgot what we're drinking. I'm drinking out of a gal made this specifically from Icons of Wrestling. I'm going to give you her website right now. Hold on. No face recognition. Her Instagram is Auda City Bling, AUDA City Bling. So she made this for me, and look how detailed it is.
I know. I remember when she brought it to the Icons of Wrestling where we just were, when we were celebrating your day of birth, Miss
Valerie.
You guys gifted me with, I came back to the table and you guys were all serenading me with this huge, all these decorations, this huge gift bag. It was so sweet, so touching. And this is my birthday, Queen of the Day.
Look at that.
Look at that.
You're queen
we were waiting, right? Mickie, tell her about how we were waiting.
Like, she's never going to go to the bathroom. Like, she's never going to leave.
How do we get her away from the table so we can all sing her happy birthday?
I was about to text someone to try to get to come swoop her in or like go take her away for something. I just realized like she wasn't. Yeah.
I was committed, man.
You were so committed.
I was.
You were the first. And I was like, well, if we sing to her, because we know Val. So we were like, not only will she start to cry, but she'll also be mortified at the same time. So we're just going to have everyone sing to her.
Yeah.
And they all chimed in. They all did. And Candace came running over too. Candace, like out of nowhere.
But she gave me flowers as well. She's such a gentleman, that Candace.
Yes.
What a sweetie pie. Yes.
Sweetie pie.
She's a sweetie pie. And your cup, Lisa, is so cool. Make sure that's in the description here so you can get your very own. But ladies, we have just been doing a lot of media Mickie had her top on for this one, so it was, media, but we weren't, this is GAW. We could be a little saucy. But we've talked to WrestleZone.
No, we're not saucy. Juicy, juicy.
Juicy version.
Speaking of juicy, you can listen to our podcast, which is unedited version, which it's very juicy, juicy.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
The broadcast, if you will.
The broadcast.
Yes, but if we can just, bend your ear, ladies and gentlemen, for those listening to the podcast, we're watching here, just of the rundown of dresses and items that have been posted on eBay, which we're very grateful to eBay, making it easy for us. All of the outfits that have been donated, we're talking names from all over, different spanning genres of professional wrestling. Alicia Edwards, we're going to run them down. Alicia Edwards, Allison Kay / Sienna, Candice Michelle, Chelsea Green, Deanna Perrazzo, Eugene, Nick Dinsmore, who donated some items, which is so cool. Gail Kim, Giselle Shaw, Jordan Grace, Lady Frost, Lillian Garcia, of course, Lisa, Mickie, and myself, who've donated what you're wearing right here. Maria Kanellis, Marty Bell, Mickie James, of course. Molly Holly, who donated her WWE Hall of Fame gown. How cool is that?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Insane.
Natalia. Our lovely friend Natalia, who is so giving and lovely and generous. And our first ever grown-ass man, our first GAM of the year, was donated by Nick, who donated his suit, a Nick Aldis original.
A Nick Aldis suit. Yes, a classic pinstripe, which is, he goes, nobody's going to bid on my suit. I go, babe, come on.
Come on
Yes,
now.
of course they will.
They're
A lot of
bidding
men
high on
use
his suits.
And this one's like, yeah, you've worn it. It's been, please do. And
Yeah.
it is.
You find that some wrestlers devalue themselves, like really not thinking of themselves as, you
you
are
don't
in
think so?
entertainment.
You don't,
I know.
Wait, what? It's a great.
Okay, go ahead.
I do.
I love
do.
you.
It's
They
a
do.
great. But quickly, we've also got ODB Charmel, who texts Lisa saying, "Hey, can I please be involved? Is it too late? How cool?" Because she's, being inducted into WWE Hall of Fame this year. Another person that we have to mention, Tasha Steeles. There's a little heat there. But hey, she donated, so we appreciate her.
Yeah, I was
Jesse
going to
and
originally
Kathy.
buy her stuff and set it on fire, but now I think I'll just buy Chelsea Green's and set it on fire. Maybe I'll buy them both and set them on fire together.
A little barbecue. Yeah, all in the name
It's
of
for charity.
Yeah. Offer in the name of charity.
All in the name
Yes.
of charity. Yes, we do appreciate that. Jesse and Cassie, the inspiration, big faves of mine and Lisa's when we do Impact Wrestling commentary for Fight TV. By the way, quick plug, we will be back doing alternative commentary with Lisa and Tracy Brooks and I, April 23rd. Very exciting. And last but not least, we have the lovely Tori Wilson, who donated some fabulous gear that she's actually wrestled in WWE. So you guys, people came out for this and just pulled out all the stops this year. I really did.
Unbelievable. We were pretty blown away by all the donations that we got last year for our first ever one, but obviously it was virtually and we couldn't, we did as much as we could, but even virtually and with the donations we had last year, we raised almost $10,000 for Grow Up campaign. So now to think about, I was looking at it, it's almost like 25 donations, I have to go count them all, but we had double the amount of donations this year, double the amount of people participating and just saying, hey, how can I help? How can I be a part? Plus, obviously we're doing the special GAW TV episode, DRESSLEMANIA episode, live from Wrestlecon. So big thank you to Michael from High Spots for donating the space and the stage for us to host this special event. And by that point, half the not half, but I'd say a solid third of the dresses would have been sold. So we'll have a good guesstimate of how much we've raised so far. And then it'll be the last big push for the rest of the dresses that are going to be ending all through almost midnight, I think, on Sunday after WrestleMania. So yeah.
Our last push, right?
So excited. And we're going to be filming a live, not live, a GAW TV from our big cocktail party.
Yes.
For sure.
And
everyone.
Very fun friends joining us too.
Yes, so many, a lot of the ladies have hit us up. They're like, oh yeah, champagne toast, we're absolutely coming. So it's going to be a very, very fun time. I think too, because it's right after Wrestlecon is over and it's right before everybody's going to be going over to WrestleMania. So it really is that perfect. If you want to come hang with us for, half hour, an hour, it's just an hour, of your day, come have a cocktail with us, make a donation, make a
Saturday.
Wear your T-shirt, your special. Thank you, Pro Wrestling Tees. Maybe I could use one right now. Wear your special DRESSLEMANIA T-shirt to the event. And not only do the proceeds that benefit NAMI via Tag Me In, because it's through their Tag Me In page, but we will all sign it for you.
We sure will.
We will sign it. We sure will.
At least we can do. Yes. Thank you to Pro Wrestling Tees for making that. And of course, all benefiting Tag Me In. And, you know, we've been talking, guys, to different media outlets who have been so cool to big thanks to Lee Meltzer as well for setting up all these amazing
Yes.
And how about you guys? Well, I've seen it in your eyes as well. Like when we get asked about the cause, we get a little emotional because we explain that, you know, every year we wanted it to be a new charity. So the first year was for Girl Up, amazing female empowerment charity. We wanted something different every year. That's been sort of the agreement we've had when we started DRESSLEMANIA. DRESSLEMANIA. So
there you go.
Year, you gotta say it like that. This year we thought, you know, how can we honor Daphne? And when they came up with Tag Me In United and everyone did that amazing commercial and things like that, we thought this was the perfect pairing to honor her and to raise funds for mental health awareness, which we've been discussing in these interviews. You know, we want to get rid of the stigma and we want to normalize the conversation on mental health and mental health awareness. So that's what it's really all about.
Yeah.
Other than just
it's all about that. It's like, you know, you guys think that we don't have any problems at home and stuff like that, just because we are traveling, living the life and wrestling week to week. But, you know, we all experience it, and it's not a faux pas to talk about anymore, you know? So yeah, it's not.
Well, we say that, but I still even feel like it's still hard. You know, it's wrestling, as we said before, we always have to no sell everything, and you have to have this hard exterior, and you have to not be affected or not let your personal life affect your business life. But I was on an interview today earlier. I was doing media for India, and I realized in that conversation they'd asked me some question, and I got to talking about you know, my last like year at WWE and how my sister was also very ill, and I was taking care of my sister pretty much full time or on the road full time and in the midst of a move to Nashville. So it was like juggling all these things all at the same time. And it was a very, very heavy load. And I really felt, aside from you all, my girlfriends and Foxy, probably, like nobody really knew. And I was really struggling, and I got really emotional. And you think about like, it really can affect like mental health, or just that feeling of kind of, you know, depression or aloneness or just sadness. It can affect everyone on different levels. So we're still all human at the end of the day, and we all go through the same kind of things, you know, and it's important that we start shedding a light on it and having these conversations and normalizing these conversations, so you don't feel like you're being judged for having feelings, right? Or for feeling a certain way. So
yeah, and not being alone, because everybody goes through this. You're just not alone. So, you know, we're just shocked from Ashley Massaro and Daphne. Like, why didn't they reach out to our friends? But again, back in our day, you don't really show emotion, what you're going through at home and stuff like that. But, you know, there's always someone there for you. I'm very thankful that I have my girlfriends, and, you know, so, you know, there always is someone out there to listen to you.
1000%. I love that Lisa keeps mentioning that you're not alone. And we hope that this show, especially, you know, we created it in a kind of a dark time with COVID. Nobody knew what was happening. We just thought this would be a nice escape. You know, there's an element to escapism when it comes to hopefully watching GAW TV. For us, it certainly is. And it's cathartic to talk to your friends and discuss things. And Mickie, you also made a great point on an interview yesterday. You were saying that, you know, wrestling is a very male dominated industry. You know, it's a lot of males more so than, you know, outnumbering the females. And, you know, for men especially, I think it's difficult for them to sort of open up and discuss and communicate, you know, if they're having mental health struggles. And so many of our fans, yes, we have some lovely ladies that watch the show, but a lot of guys that are watching, we hope they'll understand too that it's something you can normalize the conversation and, you know, vent to your friends. It's really, really helpful. I find I do a lot of that, not only with you guys. When I come home to America, where I've had girlfriends that I've known for years, I open up a lot more, and I have time with my girlfriends and my mom, and I sit there and I kind of just go, I like decompress. So that's important. That comes naturally to me because I'm such an emotional, heart on my sleeve sharing kind of person, but it doesn't come easily for a lot of people. And I think especially a lot of men, they have to have, maybe because they're wrestling, or even if they're not, they have to have sort of a tough exterior, and nothing's gonna, you know, penetrate that exterior. So I feel like this is something that we can all discuss in a positive way.
Right.
Yeah. Amen.
Amen,
that. Sister.
Amen, sister. Yeah.
My goodness.
It's cool.
I'm
And it
so
was
excited to see you guys again.
I know.
I'm trying to lighten it up a little bit, just lighten it up a little bit, because
How about those cowboy hats we're wearing?
I know. I can't wait. these ridiculous cowboy hats. I can't wait. We've gotten a loft, you guys, and we're going to be, filming some fun exclusive content from the loft, obviously. We're going to be so busy though, because I also have GCW on Thursday. So technically tomorrow, you guys, planning on Thursday, I have Wrestlecon, and then I go straight over to GCW. I'm wrestling Alley Catch. Very excited about that.
Very exciting.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So,
well, you know what? Speaking of the exclusive videos that we're doing, all three of us joined Brand Army.
We sure did.
Brand Army. So please follow us. Mine is lisamarievip.com. We'll go how do we follow you guys?
SoCalValVip.com for me. Mickie, yours is
hardcorecountryclub.com.
I saw that when you first opened it. That is so flippin' cute.
It's very catchy.
But you mentioned exclusive content. We have patreon.com/GAWTV. And this will be the very last episode for you guys to join the Gorgeous tier.
Oh, that's right.
The very last chance to join Gorgeous, because if you're a Gorgeous member in the month of March, then you get the perk of being a part of our top tier Zoom chats, just like this, except you're the star of GAWTV. We're all going to be in there with our favorite fans and friends from patreon.com/GAWTV on that top tier. And not only that, but because we have this loft, I think we're calling it the Gaw House. We're going to be filming hilarious giggle fest fun content for you guys to put on patreon.com/GAWTV, because we are going to be busy with work. And then, you've got more shows than that, Mickie. You've got Impact Wrestling too, don't you?
I have also the multiverse. So after the Alley Catch match, which I know it's GCW, I was like, but then I was like, I've not wrestled for GCW, and this will be a fun thing for me to do. And I've heard a lot of great things about Alley Catch, so I'm excited about that match. But then just announced, because following the travesty, the treachery that happened at Impact Wrestling at my rematch against Tasha Steelz, when Chelsea, she turned her back on me, a turncoat. So now, and then Matt Cardona put his hands on me. So now at the multiverse of matches, it'll be, Chelsea and Matt against myself, and coming back for the first time in Impact Wrestling in a very long time, the Hubs, if you will, the national treasure, Nick Aldis.
Yeah. From GAM TV fame, because him from the GAM TV donated.
You may know him from here.
And I'm telling you, Mickie, we were saying this earlier, the fact that Chelsea had the heart, if she had one, to donate to DRESSLEMANIA and then just leave us hanging, no contact from her ever since the incident. And between her and Tasha Steelz, I don't know maybe they're just trying to save face by donating. I don't know.
I think they're trying to buy, you know what? They're trying to get their face back because they donated their dresses for the WrestleMania.
Well, we appreciate that. Somebody will buy them to burn them.
Absolutely. And also too, big shout out to all of our Patreon members and all of our people in the live chat. Hello. They're asking, how do we donate? I'm not going to DRESSLEMANIA. I'm not going to be attendance at Wrestlecon. Big shout out to Tony LaRusso, who he's not going to be at the cocktail party, but he bought tickets so we can donate something.
Coming in spirit is what he is.
Coming in spirit. A longtime supporter of GAW TV with his fabulous wife, Shelby, and baby Reese, who we feel like we keep seeing, she's growing up in front of our eyes. So cute. Yeah, there are some people that have donated. Leonard, we love Leonard. Leonard was a big part of DRESSLEMANIA last year. And we know that all of you guys, whether you can't be there in person or not, that's fine. We know there's other ways for you guys to figure out a way to donate. So all you need to know is GAWTV.com. And in the description here, the link in description, you're going to find a way to get your DRESSLEMANIA T-shirt. As Mickie was saying, we're going to sign it for you at the event. The tickets for the event are also going to be linked below, and you can get them on pre-sale. Get them now. They're $20, or you can do $25 at the door. And there's so many different ways to get involved. eBay, coming to the event live, the T-shirt, make donations in your own way to tag me and United as well. So we want to make sure you're involved and not just supporting us, but supporting the cause. And we know that there's a plethora of ladies and gentlemen that you probably love and that you can support in those eBay donations as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. And like we said, we have a lot of surprise guests because we really don't know who's going to, because it depends on everyone's schedule, but a lot of people have said that they're stopping by. And of course they want to celebrate with a glass of champagne with us. So yeah, it's going to be a great time. And I think it's a great way to end the kind of week for us, because we would just finish WrestleCon. And so we can kind of finally let loose and celebrate a little bit. I did talk to Michael about getting the karaoke machine.
Ooh.
Whose idea was that? Was that Katie on the last episode? She was talking.
Well,
about
you know,
her-
Ella loves.
Oh yeah, Katie likes.
karaoke.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Who else?
Ella likes karaoke. She had asked about going to a karaoke
Me
bar.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, we love a theme. So the fact that it's Dallas, I mean, not to, break his fizz, but I'm actually not really from California. I'm actually from Texas. Till I was 9 years old, lived in Texas. So I was telling Booker T, I saw him at Comic-Con in Scotland. I was like, I'm ready for Taco Cabana and for like Tex-Mex and barbecue. So the return to Dallas is great. I've been there a couple times in the last like 5-10 years, but it's always for a show that we don't get to see anything. So the fact that I'll be with you guys, we'll make sure we have some fun throughout.
It's going to be special.
We're gonna have a fun.
So
to DRESSLEMANIA, you guys.
Yes, to DRESSLEMANIA. Thank you in advance, everyone, for supporting.
DRESSLEMANIA 2. I'm sorry.
WrestleMania 2. And as a final little nugget of fun information, ladies, we are about to reach 100 episodes of GAW TV. Can you believe that?
Unbelievable.
How?
Yeah. I don't know. Which I'm grateful for. Thank you, ladies.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow. But it's just amazing. It's amazing that, we kind of started this whole journey as like something fun and exciting and just something to do during the pandemic when we were all kind of stuck in our homes. And then now, we've grown so much. And who would have thought that, us just sitting here chit-chatting it away, just telling all the things, just spilling all the tea, just cackling like a bunch of little hens in the hen house would have gotten so over, but yeah.
Yes.
Every time the guys, you're like, oh my God, are you still talking? It's like, hey, that's part of our work now, okay? That we just
what's really cool too is like people are really upset when they don't get asked to be on our GAW TV show.
Yeah, that's been hilarious, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're like, we've
never been in
like a year and a half. How long ago? Yeah. And yes.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I
never
want to be on the show.
But you know what it is that because we only air like one episode a week, it's like we really, it's taken us.
And it's a good time. It's not just, hey, how did you get started in the business? Who was your favorite match? It's getting to know us and how we travel together.
Yeah,
it's an experience is what it is.
It is. It's a roller coaster ride.
Party. Yeah, it is. And we have a very, very special guest in line for our 100th episode. I also want to say thank you to another of our fabulous Patreon members, Anthony, who's out of France, Francais. He, for the last several weeks, he's been reminding us that almost time for that 100th episode. So Anthony, we love you. Merci beaucoup. He's always excited for that milestone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And big cheers to Danny Ray. She's been doing all of our graphics for DRESSLEMANIA. You can follow her on social media. Danny Ray, she's amazing and is just very giving. And Trey, big shout out to you too, baby.
Big shout out to Trey. Everyone's been very supportive, and especially because DRESSLEMANIA has a lot of moving parts. There's the graphics, there's the T-shirts, there's the scheduling, all this stuff, and we have some people. Sal as well has been very helpful. So thank you guys for helping with that. We're excited for the first ever in-person event. We talked about maybe next year. We're talking about maybe doing like a runway because we'll be in the outfits that we're auctioning off. But as this grows and everything, we thought about doing more of like a banquet with an actual runway show.
Yes.
And a little exclusive. DS Shin of Ring the Bell is going to be our live red carpet correspondent for the event.
Oh.
Yes, you heard it here first.
Oh my God, DS.
He was like, how can I help? He and Denise Salcedo, I just did her show on YouTube. They were like, hey, when they heard us tweeting about it, they messaged me personally and said, what can I do to help? This is the kind of community. Yeah. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Serious.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. That's a surprise to me.
Yeah.
I love that. So
Everyone
much.
wants to come to DRESSLEMANIA. I
on,
heard
who
there's
doesn't
else going on that weekend, but I don't know. It's certainly involved me.
Yeah.
I'm here for DRESSLEMANIA. Well, ladies,
it's going to be a honky tonkin' fancy good time, if you will.
Honky tonkin' fancy good time. I like that, Mickie.
I'm gonna name the show that. Would it just roll off?
You know what? Because I'm a grown ass woman, y'all.
Yeah, Mickie. If we get the karaoke machine, you're gonna have to perform for us. We're gonna be
Oh my God, Lisa's gonna have to sing "Grown Ass Woman" by herself, just because she sings it every day.
For charity, I might.
But
do it.
I will have my new single that would have just dropped because it drops on Friday. You guys.
Yes.
I can't wait. It's on April Fools, and Mama didn't raise no fool because I'm fucking pissed.
We are pissed.
Yes.
Running joke, and it's so funny that this is actually your new single because we always say, "I am pissed." from? I think it's from some show or something. I'm sure I didn't come up with it on my own. I'm not that.
No, I don't know where it came from, but it's genius is what it is because it can just work for so many things.
Yeah.
Can't. Well, I always thought I say I'm pissed because like Val has a, oh, she goes, I'm pissed. And she'll go, I am livid. Livid.
I sound like Rachel Zosman. I am livid.
Livid.
God, we all have our things. We sure do.
Yeah.
But again, a final cheers, everybody, and thank you always
Oh my
for being
God.
here for us. 100th episode coming up. Again, check the link in the description for all of your DRESSLEMANIA info needs, and hopefully we'll see you there.
I can't wait. Ladies, I'm so excited.
Yes.
I know, me too.
Proud of us.
I'm a grown ass woman, y'all.
This is the word to go, yo.